All right, here we are back in the command center of the Cybran Nation. This is Quentin Parker coming at you from this game, Supreme Commander Forge Alliance. And we're going to do a quick recap and analysis of a game I just played. I'm not going to show you the game in real time because it's 2 hours long. So we're going to check out the replay. It'll be accelerated 10 times. Thank me in the comments. So, replay, last game. So we're porting into Frostmill Ruins, one of the 3 larger maps that come installed with Supreme Commander. I'm set up in the northwest as Cybran. My opponent is in the northeast as Cybran. I, however, don't know that. I don't know where he is because, well, this is how we're playing. Okay. So I opt early on to dispatch a pair of scouts and engineers. The scouts, obviously, to find out where he is, but you have all this mass reclaim from a previous battle that's all over the map, and I'm going to make the most of it by having my engineers well, dig into it. So he's already dispatched air scouts to find me, and he's sending a couple of units to harass me. So I was operating at a bit of a deficit. Yeah, here we go. This guy's probably not going to make it. No, he's definitely not going to make anything. Run, Forrest, run! Never stood a chance. Okay. Yeah, I was operating at a bit of a deficit, but because I dispatched these guys to buttress my mass collection, I was able to really just throw my economy into overdrive by constantly upgrading. It's 20 minutes into the fight, and I'm already at Tech 3 for air and land. I think he's at Tech 2. There's Tech 2. There's all this is Tech 2. Yeah. He's at Tech 2, and his economy's just kind of getting along. He's sending swarms of Tech 1 units, and they're just going to get slaughtered by this Tech 3, these Tech 3 pieces that are just sitting there waiting for them. So at this point, I still don't know where he is. I have not investigated. All I'm interested in is building up my economy. I've already got a fusion reactor going. And I think this is one of the few losses that I suffer, this guy right here. Oh. So in addition to upgrading all of my mass extractors, all of my yep, there he goes, he's done. All of my mass extractors, all of my factories, lining my fusion reactors with energy storage, lining all of my mass extractors with mass storage, building Tech 3 strategic defenses, you know, in case he gets squirrely. I've upgraded the commander to Tech 3 as well, and I'm moving him into position. I deduced that, you know, since the enemy forces are coming this way, that the enemy base is either here or here. But, you know, once I see all this, it's a safe bet that he's here. And, you know, it's a bet that pulled off. And you can see I'm developing in excess of 1,500 units of power, units of energy that I'm making use of. And my mass is healthy. And I'm just building for mass and energy. So what do we got here? We've set up a front line with forward operating bases. They're upgrading to Tech 3. We've got a Tech 3 radar, and we've got Tech 3 anti-air and Tech 2 point defense. He's not, you know, I don't need to have these guys here. He's not getting through there, not without experimental units. Speaking of experimentals, I'm building a line of experimentals. Friggin' spider bot, baby. Okay. I flew some surveillance, and I saw that. So rather than send my spider bots en masse, which is what I wanted to do, I'm sending this one on a mission to take out this Soul Ripper, because if that thing gets airborne, it's going to be ugly. I probably have the firepower to repel it, but I'm just not interested in the damage that it's going to do beforehand. So I see this fusion reactor and this Tech 3 fusion reactor, and 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 Tech 2 fusion reactors, well, power generators. And he's got a couple of strategic missile defense apparati units set up. So I want to get in there and, I want to cripple him. It's straight up, I want to cripple him. I'm just set up here on this end of the island, the northwest. I believe, yeah, he's set up on these 3. And whoa. He's developing okay mass, but his power is not good, and that's probably why he's I just sent this one guy to harass. That's probably why he hasn't expanded any further than where he already is. And we're only 45 minutes into the game, and this is the first clue he gets that his day is about to take a real sad turn. And the monkey lord disappears because if he has a radar up, he doesn't have the energy to power it. So all he got was a line of sight. Enemy commander is again, I don't want to kill him. Okay, he knows where I am. Enemy commander is engaging the Monkey Lord. I cut off the Monkey Lord's gun. I forgot the name of it. I want to call it the wave motion gun. And not a moment too soon. I cut off the Monkey Lord's gun because the Monkey Lord doesn't need to fire on you to cause damage. It can walk over you and crush whatever's under it. I forgot that this unit hasn't fully materialized, so there's nothing to walk over. However, these boots are made for walking. That's what I'm gonna do. One of these... Ooh, almost killed the commander. One of these boots are gonna walk all over you. Boom, 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 boom. So, this is what's going on at the enemy camp. He just got crushed into the Stone Age. They started building another Soul Ripper, was destroyed immediately. So, yeah. So, he's only got, yeah, I've already... 5 naval vessels, 1 armored assault bot, 1 Tech 1 mobile anti-air gun, 3 attack submarines, and 4 tired fighters against me. I have an experimental Monkey Lord that's just leaving his base. I've got another one standing guard here. And me, the enemy commander, is quite literally in his backyard, setting up a sensor array, radar, and a line of Tech 3 anti-air, and a line of Tech 2 point defense. But I'm not terribly certain he's cognizant of that. He's got 100 units currently, and that's about to go down. Oh, wait a second. No, he's building. He's building. All right, so he is aware. He's aware that I'm here. He just can't do anything about it. 98 units. 97. He's developing okay. You know, until I destroy these. Well, never mind. Until I destroy this one. He's developing okay mass, but he's in an energy hole, and that is really slowing his recuperation and getting back into the game. So, we've got a line of point defense, a line of Tech 3 SAMs. He's not coming at me. He's not going to get me. Certainly not with any Tech 1 units. I put my commander's build on hold so I could make the most of my expansion. Yeah, I'm developing roughly 10,000. Well, I've got 10,000 excess. 10,000 excess of power. And you know, I'm just building. I'm draining my current mass reserves, but I got this guy out here, and he's been reclaiming the entire time. So I have never been in a really bad straits for a stalled economy. And you can see by his score, he's at 300. I'm at 1,230,000. My economy is roaring. I'm not hurting at all. He, on the other hand, I got my cannon up, and I just wanted to let him know just how screwed he is by taking out targets of opportunity. Completely destroyed his navy, and I'm going to take out these units, these mass extractors. Why? Just to harass him. You know, I'm petty. I'm petty like a teenage girl. You have no idea. So I do this in order to slow him down and maybe practice some diplomacy, bring the commander to the table, make him surrender. He's got 77 units. No ground forces, no naval forces. He's got 4 fighters, and they're just... Well, wait a second. No, he does have naval forces, but these frigates are about to die. Why are they about to die? Because this engineer is building a torpedo ambushing unit, and I'm not terribly sure that they think that's worth their attention. Like, I would, they know something's there. They just opted not to engage. And once that thing comes online, it's gonna be ugly. It's online. 1, 2. Oh my God! I can't imagine why we hesitated. Arg! Oh, the humanity, or the cybranity. I did it again. Why do I keep saying that? So, okay. I opt to let him finish building this because while he's cranking along, I mean, he doesn't even have... Check it out. He doesn't even have the power to take over my units. He can't even reprogram them. He's hurting that bad. He's got 72 units, 71 units left. And until this fusion reactor comes online, he's just going to be, 65 units. He's just going to be hurt. He's going to be hurt. What I'm going to do is isolate him just to this section of the map. I'm going after all of this. Yeah, baby. He turned and rolled. All right, so 52 units. We're an hour and a half into the game. I could kill him at any time. Here's what I'm doing. I'm owning the map. I have so much. I've got 6 monkey lords, 5 gunships, 5 spy planes, 5 strategic bombers, 5 fighters, 13-9 armored assault bots, Tech 3s, 2 Tech 1 assault bots, that 1 land scout, and 5 Tech 1 anti-air guns. In and of itself, not a large army, but it is powerful. All of my units are converging on his location. All my 39 assault bots are right there. I pretty much own the map. I'm everywhere. I have upgraded my commander to Tech 3 and given him a personal teleportation backpack and a neat little gun to protect himself with. So what I did was I brought him over here, and he's built 36 Tech 2 engineering stations. I've upgraded them to level 5, and now that they're upgraded, he's going to come back and build nukes, nuclear launch. I had a President Bush moment. Nuclear launchers on each one. Look how fast they're building because of these engineering suites. This one is going to take the slowest to build because it's just going to be the commander that's building it. All of this is feeding all of these stations are aiding this one, and all of these stations are aiding this one. This nuclear launcher has these 24, well, had these 24 stations to help it. Okay, this is done. So I am now in nuclear power. Nuclear. Jesus. Okay, he's got that that puppy up. So he's not doing well on mass. So everybody's going to be on duty to generate as much mass as possible. He's probably, and he's building mass fabricators. And he's going to need lots of energy for that. So, if you didn't notice before, when the commander had has his teleportation unit, I teleported over here and built a perimeter monitoring system. Gave it two Tech 3 SAM launchers and 2 Tech 2 point defense units, and a shield upgraded to level 5. So I can see what he's doing without really engaging any of my sensor radars, and I'm not terribly certain that he's aware that that's even there yet. Oh, that's me. Sorry. So I'm basically just taking over the entire island. Like, you know, if there's a mass extraction point, I'm putting a mass extractor there and taking it up to Tech 3. If there's a hydrocarbon power plant post, I'm dropping one in there. With the exception of this peninsula head right here, and not even all of it because I own this corner, there won't be any place for him to go where he you know, won't run into my forces. So Commander Fuhak, I should have introduced him earlier. He is slowly reconstituting his forces. He's generating some mass, but again, he needs a lot of energy to power these mass fabricators, and he's certainly going to need a lot of energy to power the construction of this Soul Ripper. but he's going to need a lot of both, and he just doesn't have it. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's slowly building fusion reactors, and he's putting together a quantum gateway to get some help. That's a bad move. So he knows he's boxed in. All right, this one gunship got away, got past the blockade. But he's not long for this world. He really isn't. All right, so see that the game is basically over. You know, it's an hour and 53 minutes. What's he got for? He's got 3 bricks, a fighter bomber, 5 interceptors, 9 interceptors really, but 4 of them need to refuel. I brought my bombers over here, my nuclear bombers, but I didn't give them the order to attack. They just attacked on their own because they sensed the enemy was in proximity. And they did some unintentional harassing, and I told them to stand down. No fighters, no bombers, no aircraft were lost in the in this harassing. So, but I'm getting the idea that you know, I can see what's going on. I can see what he's doing. I'm sending my fighter. Oh, there we go. I've already given the order to attack. I stationed the commander here so he can get a front row seat at what's going on. I saw that there's just no way that he's going to develop enough of resources to be of any competition to me. So I just gave the order to bring him down. Let's kill the Soul Ripper. There it goes. All right, he's got lots of power, but not a whole lot of mass. I would say no mass, really. Enemy commander is in the center of it. But he's got shielding, but, you know, I've got 2 cannons that are firing together in tandem. So, you know, 1 cannon is nasty enough. When it comes to these shield generators, if there you go. That's the point I was about to make. If you just got 1 cannon, it can take out, it can weaken the shield. It can weaken the shield, and if it fires fast enough, it can take out the shield generator before the shields come back up. However, if you've got 2 cannons firing together, one shot will weaken the shield, the other shot will either take out the shield generator, or it'll get through or completely bring the shield generator down, and it's nasty. Alright, so now he has no shield generators. There's the commander right there. So nasty. Again, I've got 6 Monkey Lords. I can just walk in there and raise the entire base, but I'm not going to. I have something special in mind. He's really doing his best to try and save his base. Oh. Um, 43 units and only 1 fusion reactor left. If that thing goes down, $39 units, and I'm going after that fusion reactor. $36 units left. He's hurt bad. He's hurting bad. What's he got left? 5 bricks and 5 fighters. I'm not sure what I would do if I were in his shoes. I would try and get out of there, but it's got this one Tech 3 land factory, and it's not long for this world. It's on fire. $30 units. $28. All right. You remember I said I had something special in mind. The commander is, I'm sorry, me as the commander. I'm hop, skipping, and jumping all over the place to, I missed a couple. I was putting, you know, stuff wherever. Mass extractors wherever. I was trying to get, and there's that gunship. Out of fuel, just hovering. So I'm launching all of my nukes, all 15. So I want to give him an idea of how screwed he is. $27 units. $24. $21. He's still trying to do the do. 20. Bear in mind, my commander has a front row seat to all of this. Because again, petty. So I now own the entire island. You know, I won't be able to plant anything here. Yeah, not for a week or so. But, yeah, I own the island. Yay, Cybrans. Well, my Cybrans anyway. Let's recap. Can we recap? That's what I wanted. Okay, so here's the score. I wasted more mass and energy than he could have hoped to collect or use, because that's how I roll. I killed the commander directly. I killed 329 of his land units as opposed to him killing 11 of mine. I killed all of his navy, which isn't much, isn't saying much. He had 13 units. I didn't build a navy, so I had no losses. I had 20, count them, 20 air units. Didn't lose any of them. He lost all 176. And structure-wise, he only destroyed 17 of mine, which I find surprising, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if that's low or high. It's just surprising. And I destroyed all, well, I shouldn't say all, but I destroyed 250 of his structures. And I destroyed 3 of his attempts to build a Soul Ripper. The first time he was building a Soul Ripper, I sent a Monkey Lord after it. The Monkey Lord destroyed it. Then he tried to build a second one in that same instance. It was destroyed immediately before it even got off the ground. And then after I allowed him to rebuild, he tried to build a third Soul Ripper and just couldn't do it. So all told, he got 28 kills as opposed to my 737. He built 781 units as opposed to me building 954. Now, my 954 is primarily structures. Bear in mind, I own the island. My structures are mass extractors, mass storage units. You saw my power supply, so I had mad power supply, numbers of power storage on each of my fusion reactors. So it's not like I overwhelmed him with superior numbers. I didn't. I overwhelmed him with superior firepower and maneuver and economy. So there's that. So yeah, I collected 10 times as much mass as he did, and an obscene amount of energy over him. I can't even begin to. I don't even want to try and calculate that ratio. So that's that. This was real quick and dirty. But again, I did it as a service because I didn't want you guys to sit through 2 hours of this. Now, however, I will upload the 2-hour version without commentary. You can just watch the whole thing and see what's what. So that's it. This has been Quentin Parker, call sign Taurion, Taurion. Live it, learn it, love it. Fighting as a Cybran during the infinite war of Supreme Commander, baby. I'm out. Thank you.